Let's give the chance to Caris. She was the first one in our session of today, so I will give her the opportunity to guide us in a prayer.
Okay, I will do it.
Thank you, Caris.
Heavenly Father, thank you for the chance to be today here. Thanks for letting us to be alive. Thanks for the food. Thanks for everything you gave us. Thanks for our partners, our teachers. Help us with wisdom and knowledge to be able to learn everything we have to learn today. Bless all the people around us. Bless the people that is um, having a struggle with the war. Thanks for everything. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, Caris. I really appreciate your help. So, hi, good morning, Mileika. Welcome to class.
Good
And
morning.
before starting, guys, I would like to know if you know somebody who lives there in Bocas del Toro or maybe in Comarca who is having problem to connect to our session of today.
Yeah, I know that Mari lives there. I don't know if she is here in David or if she is able to connect today because I know she lives in Bocas.
Could you please let her know if she can contact me by WhatsApp?
Yes, I will text her.
Okay, thank you, Mileika. Thank you very much. So, somebody else, just what's the name? Sorry, could you please repeat that?
Maris.
Mari. Yeah, she already texted me yes on Friday, I think so. She texted me that day
Trying
to
to
let me
contact.
know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but well, good morning, Shirley. Hi, Melitza.
Good morning, teacher and partner class.
Morning.
Morning. So I'm going to start the class by sharing my screen, and I would like to know if you can let me know if you can see my screen. Okay. I'm going to start with the Canva presentation. So it takes time, so just let me know by maybe pointing your thumbs out or telling me that you are there and you can see my screen. Can you see my screen, guys?
Yes, Professor.
Okay, guys. Welcome to our session number 3. Here with you, Professor Mabys Castillo. Welcome to our session, and in today's class, we are going to cover different topics. One of them is the different types of essays. So we are going to brainstorm some of those types of essays. We are going to point out or highlight some important aspect of each one of them. And I really appreciate that you are in today's session with me. This is our class agenda. As always, I'm going to start the class by playing a game. This is a brain break activity. It's named Jeopardy Lab. I'm going to share with you our class objective for today. Then you are going to start with your mind map presentations. Then as soon as you finish with your mind map presentations, we are going to continue with the topic introduction and explanation. And briefly, we are going to move on to our classwork number 3. Okay? Do you have any question about the agenda for today?
No, teacher.
No questions. Okay, let's move on. Here you have our class objectives, and the first one says that you are going to reinforce the parts of the paragraph or essay that was the topic that we focused in our last session. Then you are going to differentiate between various essay structures and also their purposes. And finally, you can express your ideas clearly and effectively by writing different types of essays. This is going to be your classwork for today. You are going to pick up one of the types of essays and you are going to write down an essay following the structure and also the purpose of the type of essay that you have chosen. Well, as a brainmate activity, I would like to know who can tell me how many students do we have here in the session? Can you count the students here, please? And let me know.
I think we are 12 of us in here.
12.
Mhm.
Okay. Listen what we are going to do. I'm going to divide the classroom in two subgroups because you told me that you are 12. So I'm gonna let you know who is gonna be your partner here in the meeting chat. So group number 1, let's see, Shirley, Mileika, Militza, Caris, or Gustavo, and Hector. Okay? You are gonna be in the group number 1. And I need a leader. Who wants to be my leader from the group number 1? We have there Shirley, Mileika, Militza, Caris, Gustavo, and Hector. Who wants to help me? Mileika, would you mind helping me with for being a coordinator for this group?
Yeah, Professor, for sure. I will.
Okay. Now we have in the group number 2. There we have Marelis, Freddy, Dania, Anel, and who else is missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are missing 2. And Barbara. Sorry, Barbara. Barbara. Is someone else who is missing in my group? I already have Marelis, Freddy, Dania, Anel, and Barbara. Well, I need a volunteer for the coordination of the group number 2, or maybe the leader. Who wants to become a leader in the group number 2? Freddy? Do you want to be my leader from the group number 2?
Yes, Professor.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, now as you can see, we have 2 different groups, group 1 and group number 2. So what we're going to do, this is a game in which you are going to put in practice what we have learned in our previous session, okay? And remember that, as I told you at the beginning of the session, our last topic, or the topic that we covered in the session number 1 was, can you tell me? What was the topic that we covered in the session number 1? We were talking about
An outline?
an outline, yes. What else? What other important information we were covering in that session? Parts of an outline, how to write perfect outlines, and also we review the parts of a paragraph or an essay. And I said review because maybe it was part of your writing 1 and 2. So in this class, this is just a review. Now let me sum up. Okay. I'm going to continue sharing my screen. Okay, here I am. Okay, let's two teams and let's start. Can you see my screen? Yep.
Yes, Professor.
Okay. Let's choose two teams here. Let's see the question. No, this is not the one that I want to. Let's move on to the other one that is, I think it's this one. Yeah. Let me try to read the first one. It says, yeah, this is the correct one. So guys, what you have to do, I have two teams here, team number 1 and team number 2. The leader from the group number 1, that is Mileka, I think so. I'm not pretty sure, but
Yes, I am.
okay. The leader or coordinator from the group number 2 is Freddy. What you have to do is that you have to pick up, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different columns. We have the first one that says paragraph parts, the second one that says paragraph part 2, types of paragraph 2, and grammar tips. So what you have to do is you have to decide who is going to be the one who is going to guess the question that you can find here. Okay? Mileka's leader and Freddy as leader, so they are going to decide who is the student who is going to participate. Okay? Okay? Yeah? Yeah? So Mileka, tell me, who is going to work or who is going to participate in the first group? Who is going to be the chosen one?
So I have in my group Shirley, Militza, Caris, Gustavo, and Hector, right?
Let me check the what's the
yeah,
meeting
I
chat.
already, I saw the groups on the WhatsApp, on the chat. I don't know, Gustavo.
Gustavo. Okay, Gustavo, you are the chosen one. So,
Sorry, Gustavo.
so Gustavo, tell me, pick up first of all the column or the row, and after that, tell me how many points.
Okay, sorry, teacher, can you repeat? I have to choose one box, sorry?
Yeah, one of the different boxes in different rows or columns that we have here. Each row have different points, okay? You have to decide which one is the one that you are going to guess.
Okay, the second column.
The second column?
Row number 3.
300 points.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see, Gustavo. This is your question. All sentences must end with some kind of. All sentences must end with some kind of. Let's guess.
Okay.
What do you
Period.
think?
Period. I don't know.
Okay, let's see. Punctuation
Yes.
marks. Excellent. Well done. So group number 1, you have gotten 300 points. Good job. Okay, let's continue. Let me give you a round of applause. Well done. Now, I need Freddy. Freddy, you are the leader from the group number 2. So let me know who is going to be the participant for the group number 2. Yeah, in your group.
Are Dania, Anel, and Barbara.
Okay.
I think.
We have, okay, let me check the meeting chat or chat box. Yeah. Here we have Marelis, Freddy, Dania, Anel, and Barbara. Yeah. Those are your members or the members of your group or your participants. So tell me, who is going to be the chosen one?
Anel.
Anel? Anel,
yeah.
Are you here? Yeah?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. So tell me, Anel, let's take the risk. The group number 1 or team number 1, they already have 300 points. So tell me, are you going to take the risk?
Of course.
Tell me which one.
Grammar tips 500.
Okay, wow, my gosh. Okay, Anil. I already gave her many advices, but she is so stubborn. Fix the sentence. Okay?
First of all, we have to capitalize the pronoun I.
Capitalize. Yeah. Is there any other mistake that you need to fix? Or do you think that that is the only one?
Could be in present perfect. I have already given her many advices, but she's so stubborn.
She's stubborn. Okay, let's see. I already gave her many pieces of advice,
Okay.
but she's so stubborn. So you have gotten the first one that you capitalized, the I, because it's the first letter of the sentence. But the other one is that we can include pieces in front of advices.
Why?
Okay. I already gave her many pieces of advice. Well, those are compound words. When we use the word advice, we used to include pieces in front of advices to sound more natural, okay? But I would say that also the other grammar structure that you mentioned before, that was the perfect, the present perfect or past perfect, which one, the one that you mentioned?
Present perfect.
Present perfect could be also part of that sentence. So I don't know. What about group number 2? What do you think? Let's negotiate. He picked up 500 points, but the only thing he got the capitalization part, but the other part was pieces. But I think that if you want, you can include pieces. This is up to you. But according to writing, it's very important to capitalize the letters or the words at the beginning of a sentence, and also using punctuation mark. Could be exclamation, capitalization, could be punctuation, could be exclamation, could be final period, or something like that at the end of a sentence. So tell me, group number 1, do you think that the group number 2, they really deserve the 500 points? Or
Yes, they do.
okay. So let's give them the 500 points. Good job. Let's continue. Now it's time for the group of Mileika. Mileika, tell me who's going to be the next participant from your group.
Hector.
Hector. Okay, Hector. Is Hector here?
Yeah. Hi,
Tell
Professor.
me, Hector.
Okay, I choose paragraph parts 2.
How many points?
Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. Types of paragraphs.
Okay, the first
Uh,
one.
yeah, the
The
first
first
one.
column, yeah.
No, types of paragraph.
Oh,
Types.
this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one. And 400 points.
400 points. Okay, let's see. This type of paragraph provide detailed description of events or characters. This type of paragraph provide detailed description of events or characters. What type of paragraph is that?
Okay, I'm thinking that the obvious answer would be descriptive paragraph, but
Descriptive paragraph.
also there could be narrative paragraphs because narrative paragraphs can describe events and the characters that are during the events.
So, do you think that both of them are possible answers for that question?
Yeah.
Okay, let's reveal the correct
Nice.
one, descriptive, but I agree with you in the second one that says a narrative paragraph also. So how many points did you get? Did you get, sorry?
400.
400. So 300 plus 400 equal?
No, it was 400, I believe.
So, you already have 300, so
700. Yeah.
700. Excellent. So let's continue with the other group. Freddy, who is going to be the next brave participant?
Barbara?
Barbara?
Yes.
Is Barbara here?
Yes, Professor.
Okay, tell me, Barbara.
Okay, let's see. Types of paragraph, 300 points.
300.
Yeah.
300. Okay, let's see. This type of writing will present you with briefly describe the situation, and then you are asked to tell a story. It may be true or fictional. It might be true or fictional. What type of paragraph is that? Briefly description of a situation, and then you have to tell a story.
I would say narrative paragraph.
Narrative, let's see. Yeah, well done. How many points, Barbara? You had 500, now plus 300, yeah? It was equal 800 points.
Yeah.
Okay, well done. Now, group number 1, Mileika.
Let's choose Caris.
Who?
Caris.
Okay, Caris, tell me. You are the chosen one, so
I'll go type of paragraph, 500.
this one or types of paragraph 2?
Number 1.
Okay, this one.
Yes.
Okay, let's check. 500. Yeah? Are you
Yes.
sure?
I'm not sure, but yes. Let's try.
This type of paragraph is used to combine the reader to take the side of the author.
Persuasive.
Persuasive, let's see. Yes! Oh my God, so I think this is the correct one. Well done, Barbara, Caris. Well done, well done. You took the risk and you got
I
it.
wasn't sure, but yes.
Okay, and now let's give the last chance to the group number 1. Mileika?
Professor Caris is from my group number 1.
I'm sorry. Let me try to fix that. I think that you had, how many points?
800.
800?
Versus
Okay.
1,100, I guess.
Okay. Sorry, sorry,
Okay.
sorry, lady. It wasn't my intention. So group number 2, tell me, or team 2. In charge of Freddy.
Dania?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Morning. Yeah, I choose paragraphs. The first line.
The first one, yeah.
300.
Well, let me tell you that this is your last chance. So if I were you, you know what I mean. If I were you. So, but, well, this is up to you. Do you want 300? Yeah? This is your last chance, so.
200?
200? No, look, let's count. You have 800%.
Okay, yeah.
Two.
Well,
Maybe you have to pick up one.
300.
300, okay. All paragraph must begin with this. Ooh, this is an easy one.
Topic sentence?
Okay, let's see. Capital letter.
Oh,
Okay, capital letter. So well done, good try. Was Carries? No, Dania. Good try, Dania. Good try. Good job. I'm gonna stop sharing here, and I will give you. I will give all of you a round of applause, guys. Well done. Good job. Great job. So let's continue with the Canva presentation that I prepared for you. And let's see. Okay. Let me try to, just give me 1 minute. I'm trying to look for the Canva, but I couldn't find it. Okay, I think it's this one. Yeah. I got it. I would say that maybe my internet is not working very well, but okay. Can you see my screen, guys?
Yes, Professor.
The Canva, okay. Let's take a time. Let's show it. Okay, guys. Now that we have finished with the brain break activity, it's time for the warm-up activity. Okay? Just give me 1 minute. Okay. Here we have it. Tell me, guys, can you see the screen?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah? Yes or no?
Yes, teacher. Yes.
yes, teacher.
Okay.
Only
Yes.
says workshop activity.
Who wants to help me with the first one?
Professor, it just says warm up activity, but it's a black
Oh,
square on it.
let me try to share the other part of the screen. Okay, hold a moment. I'm stop sharing here. Thank you, guys. Let me stop sharing here. And I'm going to share again. Let me try again. Okay. Now, can you
Yes,
see the options?
yes.
Okay. Who wants to help me with the first one, please?
Use 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 1, 2, or 3 to indicate main points of sections.
Which one is the correct option? Roman numerals or numbers?
Roman numbers.
What do you have here in parentheses?
Roman numbers.
Okay, let's see. You said the first one. Here. Next one. Thank you very much. Another one. Lowercase letters, numbers, or capital letters to divide main points into subtopics. What do we use to divide main points into subtopics?
Numbers.
Numbers. Okay. Next one. Another one. Who wants to help me with the number 3? Nobody? Okay, let's ask to Hector.
Okay, use to further subdivide subtopics into supporting details.
Lowercase letters, numbers, or letters?
Lower
Letters,
letters.
letters, teacher.
Letters.
Yeah,
Lowercase.
Okay.
yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Next one. Thank you very much, Hector. Let's ask to Freddie. The first section of an outline is always the
Introduction.
introduction. Okay. Another one, let's ask to Marelis. The thesis should be included in the Is Marelis here?
Yes, Professor.
Tell me, orange or green option?
Orange. Introduction.
Where do you have to include the thesis
In the
statement?
introduction, Professor.
In the introduction. Okay. We have their conclusion, body paragraph, or introduction. Each of your main points should be detailed and explained in the
Body paragraph.
Body paragraph. Excellent. Thank you. Body paragraphs include, and one of your body paragraph include. Okay. What else?
Main points,
Okay, you said main points. What else?
analysis, I guess.
Are you sure? And one of your somebody else has another opinion.
I would say body paragraphs include main points, examples, and one of your analysis, I guess.
Okay, do you agree with her? Yes?
I would
Guys?
say include thesis, examples, and one of your main points.
Okay. Let's move on. Thank you, guys. The main point comes in your body paragraph. Last, middle, or first? Orange, green, or purple option?
The main
First,
point comes first. First.
Okay. Who wants to help me with this one?
Explanation.
Explanation. Evidence can include
Facts, teacher.
facts,
Quotes.
Graphics.
Fix.
and
examples.
examples. Explains the significance of the you included in your essay.
Ideas.
Goes last. Thesis, conclusion, introduction, analysis.
The conclusion.
Conclusion, yeah. The last one is, the conclusion should include final thoughts, a rewarded thesis, or examples.
Reword thesis.
Okay. Let's see. Well done, number one. Wow.
Yo dije capital letters. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay. Okay, we have here letters, what's numbers, introduction, body paragraphs, doesn't matter because maybe those are the correct one, but we have to put it in another order. So don't worry about it. First, explanation. The same happened here. Okay, we can maybe what's the order? Idea was evidences. And conclusion goes last. And well done, guys. Good job. Now that we have finished with the brain break activity and the warm-up activity, I would like to know, because we need to move on, so I'm going to stop sharing here, because it's time for your mind map presentations. And I know that maybe you wonder, oh, Professor, but some of my partners are not here in today's session. Don't worry. You will have to present. It doesn't matter if one of your partners skip classes today. It doesn't matter. We have to continue. So I don't know if here we have any volunteer, any group volunteer for the mind map presentations. If not, I'm gonna do it randomly. Okay, I'm gonna use one of my favorite tools. When nobody wants to participate, I use that. Do you know what I mean? No? When you don't want to participate, I would like to use, or I'm going to use the wheel of names. But I need to know how many groups are here in this class for the MIMA presentation. I'm not pretty sure, but I think that you were 4 groups. Am I right? Or you were more or less than 4?
Yes, I think we were 4.
Okay, group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Okay, let me start sharing my screen so you can see who is going to be first and so on. Okay, here we have it. Ta-da-ta-tan, ta-da-ta-tan. And the first group for the MIMA presentation is the group number 3. Okay, can you see my screen? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
So as you can see, the group number 3 is the first one. You are the first presenter. And I think that in this group, we have Catherine, Mileika, Cindy, and Shirley.
Teacher, sorry, before you start presentation, every group have to present the main map or only one group, or how about it?
All of you have to present the mind map because you are in different groups. So you have to decide who is going to present the first one, the second one, and so on. But all of you have to talk.
Okay, because we have no information clear before, no?
About what?
About the presentation today.
I think that when we were discussing the tasks, I said that we are going to get ready to explain the mind map in our next session. So you have to do the mind map, but you also have to present that. Just to share ideas, guys.
Okay, but I don't know if all
It's not a
groups
big deal.
are connected in this. No? I don't know if all groups know about the information, but okay, we have some outline, no? That is no problem, no? Because
Okay, that is a mind map. So somebody
yes,
else
yes.
who is in the same situation that Gustavo, and you didn't know that you have to present the mind maps? Nobody else? Okay, Gustavo, are you in the group number 3? No, in the group 3 we have Catherine, Mileika, Cindy, and Shirley.
No,
Cindy,
teacher, I'm in the group number 2.
okay, Cindy, she's absent today. She already texted me. So we have Catherine, Mileika, and Shirley.
Can we start? Okay. Okay, this is the mind map that we did, and our topic was online investing to the individual investors. Okay, when we were reading the article, we noticed that the article has like the same structure of essays because it had an introduction. It also has body paragraph and a conclusion. So each of us is gonna present different parts of the body paragraph that this article has. I'll go with the benefits. Okay, when people are online investors, they can have many benefits. One of them is that independence and freedom. They are free to look for many. Um uh, they are free to go with. Um, okay, they are free to like they are free to access real time data, also different market trends and research tool. We also have um, the elimination of the middle man. Sorry, these online platforms allowed like users to buy and sell stocks directly. We also have the elimination of losses on account brokers. This one, these online platforms often pay advisors a fixed salary. We also have the inexpensive and affordable commission charges. In traditional brokerage services, sorry, saving investors sometimes can save money. And what else do we have here? We have also um, the access of information too. They can the internet as an information superhighway. This allows investors to access the data that was once exclusive to brokers. Next, my classmate, my partner, Shirley.
Yes, good morning. Okay, I'm going to talk about the limitations. Okay, the limitations of online investing for individual investors. While online investing has made markets more accessible, individual investors still face key limitations compared to institutional investors. Despite the internet's advantages, institutional investors maintain an edge due to their size and resources, as access to, let me see here, access to IPOs. That means institutional investors often get early access to popular initial public offerings, while individuals usually only access them after prices have risen, unless they have very large online trading accounts. The other one is better prices. Here, the institutions can execute large volume trades of exchange at better prices that individual investor can achieve. And the last one, that is market monitoring. With this one, more financial and human resources, institutional investors can monitor multiple markets simultaneously and react quickly to favorable, favorable market change. In short, size, speed, and exclusive access give institutions a lasting advantage. So now my classmate Mileka is going to continue with cost.
Good morning, Professor and partners. Yeah, as my partner Shirley said, to wrap things up, investing online definitely has its benefits, like convenience and flexibility, but it's important to be aware of the challenges too. Because first of all, the individual investors is often in their own. There's no one guiding you step by step, so every decision depends on your own research and judgment. And also, there is no clear set of standards across all the platforms, because one app might offer a great customer support while another doesn't, and also the lack of consistency can really affect your experience as an investor. Finally, we can't forget the technical side. Things like website errors, slow apps, or even a system crashes during high traffic times can be frustrating, and in some cases, they might even affect your money. And remember that we are working by ourselves. So in the end, online investing puts the power in our hands, but also means that taking on more responsibility, being informed, cautious, and always double checking what you are using and how you're investing is key to making smart decisions in this space. Thank you, Professor.
Well done, ladies. Well done, ladies. Good job. And something that caught your attention, or the most important part of the article.
Well, for me was the conclusion.
Why?
Because it was like the summary of all that I was reading before.
Okay. Did you notice that the article had a strong cohesion and coherence? Were related the different parts of the article?
What was the question?
If all the parts of the article were related.
Yes, they
Okay.
were
Not only
related.
the introduction, but also the body paragraph and the conclusion. As you mentioned
Yes.
before, the conclusion, because at the end it was like a summary of the entire piece of written work. So well done, Mileika, Catherine, and Shirley. Good job. Now, let's continue with the wheel of names to see who is going to be the next participant. And let's remove group number 3. There are 3 groups here. 3 groups left. We have group 2, group 1, and group 4. I will give you the chance to, I don't know if somebody wants to be volunteer or not. I will do it randomly. Is here any volunteer for presenting or not? No? Okay. Let's do it randomly. Okay. Group number 4. You are the chosen one. And let's see who is in that group.
Okay, teacher, we are here. Good morning, partners and class and teacher. I'm going to share the screen. Okay.
Group number 3, okay?
Number 3.
Sorry. Was
4.
4, sorry. Anthony N. He's absent today. Freddy, Diana, Hector, and Barbara. Am I right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Wait a moment, teacher. Okay.
Are you sharing your screen, Melissa? Because we
Yes,
cannot see
teacher.
it.
Oh, yes, teacher. I am sharing my screen. Ouch.
Now I got it.
Okay. Okay. Good morning, teacher and partners. Can you see it? Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes, Melissa, go
Okay.
ahead.
For today, my partners and I, we are going to present the topic trading in our mind map. My partners, Frederick, Anthony Nunez, and my partner Hector, and my person goes to say each part of the mind map, and we are going to give the apologies for my partner Anthony Nunez. He is in the hospital. He wrote you, teacher,
Yeah.
and we are going to say the part of him. Okay. Trading, as a definition, we have a trading is a process of buying and selling financial assets on an exchange to generate profit. A key to success, consistency and systematic sound reasoning, competitive edge, and day trading. We have dozens of trades executed during one day. We have advantage and disadvantage. In advantages, we have flexible schedule, independent. In disadvantage, we have the full-time occupation and dependent on our effort. Frederick?
Yes. Hello, professor and classmate. In this occasion, I'm going to speak a little bit about my topic. This is swimming trading. Swimming trading is based on the analysis of fluctuation in stock, commodities, and currencies, which lasts for several days. A trade of swimming trading may take up to several months. Anybody who has ideas or investment capital could try swimming trading to a longer time, like a frame is 1 hour for almost a one day. A swimming trader does not have to stick in the computer and monitor the whole day long. They even can completely or another type of activities. Some advantage will be swimming trading may be carried out with the use of a regular computer or smartphone. There are no high requirements in that. Swimming traders is usually have a permanent job. Some disadvantage will be as well as any other type of work training style. Swimming training may result in significant losses, especially when the risk in the night. Another topic will be position trading. That is almost the same on swimming. So on swim trading, um, the position trading hold position from several months to several years. Some advantage will be is always keep your point of view clear to help and look for the company, the perspective of the company. And disadvantage will be the trader needs to have a knowledge, the skill to conduct the fundamental analysis. Thank you. Is the both are all almost the same. Thank you. My pardon, please.
Who is the next? Who is the next?
Oh, I was
Barbara.
And my mic was off. Sorry. Okay, my part corresponds to the disadvantage by trading styles. As you can see, each of the trading style has its own challenge. I can mention that day trading needs full-time focus and quick decisions, which can be stressful. Swing trading has more flexible schedule, but it depends on the constant effort and analysis. Position trading requires patience and discipline to hold on position long terms, and you need to manage emotional ups and downs. So overall, I can say that trading requires high concentration and discipline, good internet, and sometimes expensive tools. And it's passive income because you have to be active and very careful. Another thing is the part of choosing the best strategy for beginners. And I would say that for beginners, it's better to start simple. They have to learn the basics, use demo accounts, focus on price action, trends and support resistance. They could write down clear goals and trading plans and add tools like cluster search later just to confirm their analysis. So the best strategy really depends on the goals, the time, and the resources that uh, beginners have. Thank you. Hector.
No, I'm going to, sorry, partner. I'm going to say the part of my partner, Anthony. Scalping. Scalping advantages of trading styles. A small startup deposits $100 to $200. Potential start potential to increase capital through multiple trades, simple trading plans, many signal daily, no overnight risk except longer term styles, no high tech needed, flexible market option, faster experience. Thank you, sorry. Hector.
Okay, thank you, Melissa. My part is getting started in trading. For the points to how to get started with financial trading are learn the basics. Learn the basics like reading blogs, books, articles, informational, educational materials, so you can have basic ideas on how financial trading works. Next point will be create a trading plan, define your goals and your expectations for your project, risk management, trading approach, and also entry and exit rules. Use a simulator, demo account. Demo means demonstration, by the way. Uh, it means to practice with virtual funds. Examples are ATS Market Replay. So basically, a simulator in brief is like a simulator is pretty much like a fake. If I as a I'm trying to explain myself what a simulator is. A simulator pretty much is like trying to recreate the how something works. Like let's just say like a simulator for training soccer, for example. it's not as real as playing in the soccer field at the camp, but it's close to the experience, so you can have like an idea on how the real thing works. And it's the same with simulators for trading, financial trading, so you can have a basic experience on how it works. Analyze performance, review the results, identify the strengths and weaknesses, and assess a strategy fit. Like review your results if they have been successful or they're not been successful, and you have to think about what has not been working really well or to in order to improve, and also to learn what has been working in your favor so you can keep going, keep doing that. And finally, make adjustments. Refine the plan based on your analysis. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. And I would like to ask one question, and is, why do you consider that maybe um, swing trading and day trading, uh, Professor Freddy, he mentioned something very important, that they are almost the same. But Professor, do you have any idea, or do you want to highlight something in what they are the same, but what is the difference between those two words, trading and swing? What is the main difference?
Well, I think they don't have need a lot of experience in investment. This is the something that different the something that is having in common. Sorry.
I would say, Professor, that trading is the general word of in general, right? The term, and swing trading is like a type of trading.
Yes. Well done, guys. Good job. Well, I'm stop sharing. I'm going to stop sharing here. And let's continue with, there are missing two groups. I don't know if, do you want to be volunteers, or do you prefer randomly? Okay. I would say randomly. Okay, let's see who is the next group. Okay, group number 2. Let's see who is part of that group. Well, in the group number 2, we have Marelis, Anthony, Jaylin, and Gustavo.
Good morning, professor and classmates. We are the group number 2, and we are going to talk about electronic trading. First of all is the definition that said that is accessing by internet for global participant. Eliminates need for physical trading, floors, and trading securities. The history of the electronic trading is that in 1970s, in NASDAQ, touched as a first electronic stock market. In 1999's internet revolutionized e-trading with online platform evolution from rudimentary system to advanced platform used by institutional investors, lay foundation, the early, the early systems used by institutional investors laid foundation for modern platforms limited to basic stocks and modern platforms, real-time data, fast execution, transparency, tool for analysis and strategy, level field for rental versus institutional traders. And now my partner.
Well, good morning. My name is Anthony, and I'm going to talk. And I'm going to talk about a little bit of benefit of electronic market. First, greater market for access for individual, lower cost. It's reduced intermediaries. It's faster. Execution crucial in volatile trade markets. First, market here. Market access, global reach, diverse instruments that democratize trading for retail investor, and lower cost, competitive commissions, and reduced fees. Speed and efficiency, near instant execution, and crucial for volatile markets. And now the rest of my parents.
Are you finished, Anthony? Ah, the internet slow.
Gustavo or
Sorry.
Yelene, ¿cómo es?
Sí, Gustavo is here. Okay, I can see the image correctly, but I talk about my resume, and this company carry out trading instrument like forex, major, minor, and exotic pairs, and CDF indices of stock, commodities, and cryptocurrencies. The platform that is used are MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. The type of account are standard, VIP with lower spread and commission, swap-free accounts available. The swap is the zero overnight interest based on any account type of a standard, and the currency is US dollar, Euro dollar. Spread and commission for a standard base Islamic account, spread of from 1.1 to 0 commission, leverage up to 1 to 110 minimum deposit is $20. The restrictions swap free not available for certain symbols, spot oil, gas, single and stop, and forex pairs and Mexican and crypto. Okay, the VIB Black for experienced trader, ultra low spread, zero commission and higher deposit. And SWAT free, Sharia compliant option, no overnight interest using any account tire subject to exclusion. And the services and tool market news and analyze trading education like videos, webinars, and articles, economic calendar, risk management tools, and deposit and withdraw multiple payment methods like cards, bank transfer, crypto, and fast withdrawal processes. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Is Aileen here?
I don't see her, Professor.
Okay, maybe she's not in class. Well, I have a question, guys. What do you think is the most, how can I say, the most challenge situation that you face when you are in this kind of e-trading? What is the most challenge situation that you face when you are in e-trading?
You have to more knowledge about the trading, because if you have no knowledge about it, you can lose a lot of money, no? And that is my experience.
So the most challenging situation is lost money, losing money. Yeah. Okay. Well done, Anthony, Marelis, and Gustavo. There is missing Jailin. Maybe she's going to contact me after class or during class. I don't know. So let's move on to the last but not least group. That is the group number 1. Let's see who is in that group, please. Who wants to? Who is going to start? In the group number 1, we have students Anel, Caris, Fernando, Diosmari, and Dania.
Yes, hello, good morning. I am going to start with group number 1. Good morning, Professor. Good morning, everybody. Our group is made up of Anel and Caris. We couldn't contact the other partner, so we are 3 in this group. Okay,
Who are
I am
you?
on
Caris, Dania,
Caris,
and
Anel.
Fernando.
Anel.
Anel, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Caris, Anel, and Dania.
Dania, yes.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to start talking about what is online trading, and also I am going to talk about some advantage. Okay, online trading, also known as e-trading, is the process of buying and selling financial instruments like stocks, bonds, currencies through online platforms. These platforms, typically provided by broken firms, allow individuals to trade electronically, access real-time market data, and managing their platforms portfolios from anywhere with an internet connections. And also, I am going to talk, or I am going to mention some advantage for the online trading. So we have convenience and accessibility. Or trade anywhere or anytime. With an internet connection and a device like a computer or tablet or a smartphone, you can access trading platform for virtually and locations. In, and also this eliminates the need to visit a physical broker or trading house. Another advantage is lower barrier to entry. Online platforms often have lower minimum account balance or making trading more accessible to a wider range of investors. Another advantage is the cost efficiency or reduce the fees and commissions. The online brokers typically charge significantly lower fees and commissions compared to traditional brokers, with many even offerings commission-free trading options. This can lead the substantial cost saving, especially for frequent traders. Another advantage is the elimination of physical overheads. Online brokers don't have the same physical infrastructure cost as traditional firms, and these savings are often passed on to the clients. And also the real-time information or transparency. Instant market data, online platforms provide real-time access to market data, stock price, charts, new feeds, and other crucial informations, allowing traders to make swift and informed decisions. And now my partner Caris continue with the disadvantage of the topic.
Disadvantage of online trading. Let us start with technical difficulties. Online trading relies on technology. So, for example, it says that someone is doing the trading, has slow internet connectivity. Investor may not be able to place trades or access their account. Risk of cybersecurity. Uh, on online trading platforms, it is we have hackers that may take numbers, passwords, or other sensitive information. It can affect what they are doing. Emotional trading. Here, investors and traders are always like looking on the screen for information, so investor can make like bad decisions when things are not going their way. Um, Limited understanding. It is when investors are not able to make like the best investment choices. They may fail to interpret the data correctly. So my partner Arnel is going to explain how it works. Arnel, are you there?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I was talking like a crazy person. Okay. Now, okay, we're telling you that the process is the first we have to place the order and add to the database. That means that we have to specify the asset, the quantity, and the price. Second, we have to match the order. The system in the database is going to match the order with the trader. That means that the order corresponds to the sell order and allowing the transaction to proceed. Then it's going to be notified to the regulator. Who is the regulator? Is the agency in each country in charge of the security of the transaction. This process is very crucial for maintaining the market integrity and protecting the investors. And finally, we are going to receive a contract and complete the transaction. This means that the trader is going to receive the contract, which is going to confirm the details of the trades. The contract is the final step of the transaction. Okay, as a conclusion, in conclusion, we have that online trading offers unparalleled opportunities for financial engagement, but it's not a guaranteed path to wealth. That means that doesn't assure us that we're going to become rich if we buy some stocks, crypto coins, or anything else in the market. It demands a commitment to continuous learning. As one group says, we have to continue reading blogs, educational books, and articles. And we have to be very disciplined in order to approach the risk. Because as we have heard, there are a lot of cybersecurity risks when we do this kind of transaction. And of course, we have to be sure about what platform we can use. To do that, we have to be well informed. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. And I have a question for you, Professor Anel. Can you listen to me?
Yes, Professor.
Okay. What are some pieces of advices that you can share with us for avoiding maybe hackers in that kind of transactions?
Well, first of all, as I said, to be sure what platform we are going to use, we have to investigate if the platform is secure. Second, we cannot share our personal information to anybody, even with friends, because we don't know if they are being hacked by other people. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Good job. And I would like to ask to Mareli's group and Dania's group. You used a Lucidchart and Mind Maker. How was your experience with those tools?
Idania, yeah.
You
Our
used
group
Mind
used
Maker. Yeah, what's yours?
Lucid.
Lucidchart. Okay, tell me, how was the experience?
Mm, well, in my case, it's the first time that I can use. Yeah, it was new for me, but was very interesting. And well, I want to learn more how can I use. But it's very nice and dynamic.
That's the idea, Dania, that we can maybe not only we feel good using the same ones, but it's time to try new ones. Those tools are going to help us to present our works or class works or assignments in a different way. Okay, more interactive too. So what about you, Marelis? How was the mirror chart? What's yours? Mirror chart or Mind Maker? What was yours? I think
It
was
was it was Miro, Professor.
How was it?
Well, it was very, I can say, like easy to use because it help us to create all the lines, the chart. It's very useful.
And also you can find there some templates with artificial intelligence. You just have to change the information that you find there.
Yes,
that's
Professor.
a good one. So thank you, guys. Thank you for your participation. You did a great job. Now it's time to continue with the topics explanation that we have for today. And I'm going to continue by sharing my screen. But before doing that, I will call you just to know who is to check attendance for today. I'm going to check the attendance for today. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, here we have Anel,
Here, Professor. Can you hear me?
Anthony Acosta,
Here, Professor.
Bárbara,
Here.
Shirley,
Yes, here.
Dania,
I'm here.
Dayana,
Present, teacher.
Frederick,
I'm here, Professor.
Gustavo,
Presently.
Héctor,
Present, Professor.
Caris,
I'm here.
Catherine,
I'm here.
Marelis,
Hello, Professor, I'm here.
Milane,
Mileika?
no, Milane,
Okay.
no, Mileika,
Yes, I'm here.
and Jaylene. Is Jaylene here today? No? Okay.
No.
Let me save the attendance for today. Okay, finish. And now it's trying to move on to the topics explanation for today that I mentioned at the beginning of the class. We're going to focus on different types of essays because at the end of this class, we are going to break out rooms and you are going to start working in your piece of paragraph or essay. So let me start sharing my screen. And I really appreciate if you let me know if you can say it.
Yes, Professor, we can see.
This is a Prezi activity, okay? It takes time to charge, but I think that it's done. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's start with a brief introduction or definition of an essay, okay? And I'm gonna need some volunteers, guide, okay? I'm not going to read the different slides by myself. I really need your help. I really need your support. So here we have the definition of an essay, okay? Help me to read the definition. And after that, I'm gonna share with you a short video explanation of the essay so you can take notes about it. In case you have any doubt or something like that, you can clarify it by watching this video. So can you see the entire presentation of the first slide? Yes?
No, Professor.
No. Okay, let me go back. And I'm gonna do it again. Thank you. I'm gonna stop sharing and I'm gonna share again. Okay, instead of using a window, I'm gonna share the Chrome. Now?
Yes.
Okay, thanks God. Okay, who wants to help me with the first definition? Definition of an essay, go ahead, thank you.
Definition of an essay. An essay is a short piece of writing on a particular subject presenting the author's argument, analysis, or interpretation. It typically adheres to the straightforward structure, introduction, body, and conclusion.
Body and conclusion, excellent, very good. Now let's watch a video and please try to take notes because in this video you're gonna find some details about the definition of an essay.
We cannot watch the video, Professor. You are still in the presentation.
Your microphone, teacher.
We cannot listen, teacher.
I'm back. I'm here again. Now, can you listen to me, guys?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
Professor.
teacher.
Yeah, it's my internet. I don't know what is working, what is happening with my internet. It doesn't work very well, but I'm going to continue. So let's watch a short video explanation about what is an essay. Now, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
try to listen.
Listed alternate name.
Can you listen to the audio?
What
Yes.
Okay.
is an essay? In the notebook, I have listed alternate names or synonyms for the word essay. An essay is a composition on a specific theme, subject, or topic. It is a non-fiction exercise for the expression of your ideas and opinions. Uh-oh! I think those cheeky birds are out to try and steal your fish. Ooh, look out! Here they come to dive bomb you. That's a boy. I think you'll be better off taking it somewhere else. Nonfiction is real or factual. Fiction is made up, like a story. There are other formats for writing an essay, but in this course, I am presenting a basic format that can be used successfully at all levels of education. Now, let's begin with the framework of the essay. Oh, it's windy! The framework of the essay is as follows. The opening paragraph, the body of the essay, and the closing paragraph. Easy. Now, before you begin writing your essay, you must ask yourself the following questions. First, what is the topic or theme? And second, what points do I want to discuss? Jot down some notes as you answer these questions. Once you have done that, you have everything you need to begin.
Let me stop sharing here. So tell me, she mentioned two types of essay, okay? One of them was the fiction and non-fictional essay. Can you tell me what is the difference of the first one and the second one?
Fiction and non-fiction, Professor, or
Yeah, that one.
that non-fiction are facts, it's real, and fiction is made up. It's pretty much like fantasy, like
Short
and fantasy
stories,
stories. Yeah.
that one. fairy tales, something like that.
Mhm.
And she said something very important at the end of the video. What do you have to keep in mind before starting to write an essay or maybe a paragraph?
You need to think about the topic or themes you wanna search about, and what points you want to discuss related to the topic.
Excellent, Hector. Well done. If we brainstorm about any topic, are we going to have the same outlines? Are we going to have the same ideas, or maybe you're going to have the same theme, okay? But are we going to have to point out the same aspect or the same points, or maybe we're going to have some differences? If we are going to brainstorm, okay, let's brainstorm about global warming, okay? All of you have to give me some ideas about global warming. Are you going to share with me the same ideas? All
We
of
will
you?
have different opinions.
Yeah, there are different opinions, point of views, also facts. Also, something that is really important for me, it's not important for you. So we are going to discuss at the end, how can we arrange those ideas to start working in our piece of paragraph or essay. At the end, when we make an outline, then we can decide what are the main points that we are going to cover in our piece of work. So let's continue with the presentation. Here. Okay. Let's move on to the importance of essay writing. Why do you think, what is the importance of writing, guys? Tell me. Not only because it's a way of communication, what else can we say? What could be the most important part of writing? This is a group discussion, so you can share with me what do you think is the importance of essay writing or writing an essay? Why do you write?
To inform something, give an idea, present a product, I don't know, anything.
Mainly now that we are in academic writing, it's very important to know how to write. But what do you think is important to write? We can say instead of share orally, we can write it in a written way. But do you think which one is most important, the oral part or the written part?
Guess that the reaching part, Professor, because it permits you to transmit all your ideas, your point of view in detail, because you have the opportunity to think more, and at the same time the way that you're going to express it.
Yeah, but because sometimes, thank you, guys, when you try to express yourself in an oral way, sometimes we avoid important details that we want to share. So for that reason, writing is very important, because in that way we can point out or summarize what are the ideas that we want to share, what are the facts that we want to share, according to, I don't know, the kind of essay that we want to write. Here we have, and as we were talking in the previous session, here says that essays can be categorized or classified into various types, including narrative, descriptive, expository, persuasive, and analytical, okay? And all of those types of essays have different purposes and also different structures, okay? We cannot use the same structure. It's the same structure because we have introduction, we have thesis statement, we have the controlling idea, we have the main idea, we have the body paragraph that are three different body paragraph. We have the conclusion. That is the structure that we have to follow. But inside the structure, there are different keywords that we need to use in order to carry out or to write about by using the specific type of essay that we want to. So, and also there are different purposes on each piece of writing. So in order to continue with this activity, I would like to know, here I have an activity, but I don't know because of my internet if you can see what I'm sharing to you. Can you see the word wall activity or not?
No, Professor.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try in a different way. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing here. And I'm going to continue sharing by typing that link in the browser. So here, now we can get it exactly or directly to the word wall activity. So can you see it? Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Look, here we have different options. We have here the parts of an essay or paragraph. We have the introduction, we have the conclusion, we have the body paragraph, and in here we have a clause that says has no place in my essay. Okay, and then we have different boxes here in different colors. Let's read the first one that says closing sentence. Closing sentence, in which part of the paragraph do you think or essay do we have to place the closing sentence?
Conclusion.
Okay, let's see conclusion. What about transition that signals the end? Remember that we were talking about transition words?
Title of the body paragraph.
In the body paragraph, the end. Which one do you think? Transition words to lead us to the end of the piece of work.
Conclusion.
What about the thesis statement restated? No, this one. Thanks for your reading my essay. Thank you for reading my essay. This is part of the introduction. Is this part of the body paragraph, the conclusion, or has no place in my essay?
Could be conclusion, but have no place in my essay.
No place in my
Place in my essay.
Okay. Hook.
Introduction.
Introduction.
Brief summary of the body.
Conclusion.
Conclusion?
Introduction.
Yeah, conclusion.
Conclusion, okay.
Conclusion.
Yeah, because
Examples, evidence, or explanation.
the
Body paragraphs.
Body paragraph. I hope you like this. I hope you like my essay.
no place.
No place.
No place.
Hmm.
Closing with goodbye.
No place.
No place.
No place.
Thesis statement and topic.
Introduction.
Introduction. Greetings such as hello or hi.
No place in my
No place.
essay.
My essay. Introducing yourself. My name is.
No place.
No places.
No place.
Thesis statement restated. This is a tricky one.
Conclusion.
Okay, you said conclusion. Main idea, one fact.
Introduction.
Introduction. I'm going to tell you about.
Introduction.
Are you sure? Okay, transition.
No.
Who said no?
Professor,
Tell me.
because introduction is when we speak, not when we write. Well, it's my point of view. I don't know the rest.
Okay, I'm going to tell you about. Does it fix here in the introduction?
For me, no.
No. Okay,
I don't think so.
let's move on. Transition.
Body paragraphs.
Paragraph, body paragraph.
Supporting details.
Same. Body paragraphs.
The paragraph
This essay is about
in 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 body paragraph.
body.
No, no play.
I think it has no place.
No place.
This essay is about no place. Okay. Background information.
No.
Background information. What do you think, Abel? Hector? Background information. Frederick?
Conclusion.
Body paragraph.
Body.
I think. Yeah.
Body?
Yes.
Closing statement. Giving the reader something to think about.
Conclusion.
The conclusion.
Really? Okay. Is here any box that you want to move? Or do you think that everything is okay?
Okay. This is.
I'm not sure.
Says
I'm
it's
not sure,
about.
but I think the background information goes in the introduction. But I'm not sure.
Okay, background information. Somebody else who agree with her?
¿Dónde estaba? This says
Her
it's
opinion
about.
about this one?
I don't know what like that. Think about that. But
Do you agree? Do we have to move this one to introduction?
This says it's about. This says it's about. I think I don't know. A body paragraph.
Okay, you said body paragraph. Somebody else? Body paragraph? Okay, do you want to check your answers? Do you want to check it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay. This one?
we got 3 wrong.
Yeah. I think the background was at the beginning, and also idea, one fact was part of the body paragraph. Okay, but well done. We were close. I'll stop sharing here. And I'm going to continue with the Prezi. Guys, I don't know. Do you want to take the break during the class? Or do you want to take the break at the end of the class so we can we can stop class earlier?
I will say right now.
Right now, okay. It's okay. So let's take 20 minutes break, and I hope to see you. It's 10 a.m., so I hope to see you 20 minutes past 10, okay? Okay, guys. Sorry. Time's up. Let's continue with the class. How was the break? Good. Okay, before starting with the class, guys, we are going to have you ever played virtual scavenger hunt before? Yeah, Militza said yes. Somebody else? Virtual scavenger hunt. No? Okay. Let me explain you briefly how does it work. Let me share my screen. Listen what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you something that maybe you have around you. Could be a toy, a pair of shoes, a glass of water, a cup of coffee, something like that, a watch, um, a piece of jewelry. Okay, there is a list with different objects here, a jacket, a leaf, something like that, musical instrument, a box, a reusable box, I don't know, a family picture. Here you have different things. Then I'm going to tell you one of those things, and the first person who has that with you, you have to turn on your camera and you have to show me what you have there, okay? Thumbs up. Do you know what I mean? Do you have any doubt? No questions so far? No? Okay. Are you ready? Yes. Charlie says yes. I'm always ready. Hector, I'm always ready. Okay, guys. The first thing, remember that first of all, you have to listen to the object that I'm going to mention or that I'm going to list. Then you have to look around and look for that thing that I'm asking for. Then you are going to open the camera, turn on your camera, and you are going to show me the object that you have with you, okay? Let's start with the first one. Listen carefully, guys. Number 1, remote control. Remote control. If you have that item with you, turn on your camera and show me. Excellent, Catherine. Good job. Next one, 2 books. 2 books. Okay? 2 books. Everybody has book. I cannot believe it. 2 books. Nobody? 1, 2.
I have them.
Excellent, Catherine. Well done. I'm gonna give you extra points. Next one. Let's see. Keys. Keys. Could be car keys, house keys. Somebody? Excellent, Mileika. You have gotten 1 point. Next one. Catherine, 2 points. Mileika, 1 point. Next one. Shopping bag. A shopping bag. Could be a reusable, I don't know. Excellent. Gustavo, 1 point. Mileika, 2 points. Barbara, 1 point. Okay? Well done. Mileika, you are tied with Catherine, and Barbara and Gustavo, you are tied too. Okay, let's continue. A jacket. A jacket. 1. Excellent, Catherine. She has a jacket. Good job, Barbara. Good try. Excellent, Mileika. Good job. This is the last one. Okay? Hector, do you want to say something? Excellent, Hector. A Ninja Turtles jacket. I love it. Next one. Now we have Catherine, 3 points. Mileika, 2 points. Barbara, 2 points. Hector, 1 point. And Gustavo, 1 point. Next one. A cup of coffee. A cup of coffee. Excellent, Mileika, 3 points. Barbara, 3 points. Dania, 1 point. Militza, 1 point. Oh my gosh, you are tied. Excellent, Freddie. Now we have Catherine, 3 points, because you were late, Catherine. We have Mileka, 3 points, and Catherine, 3 points. You are tied. So this is going to be the last one for you, okay? Let's see. Okay, Catherine and Mileka. Let's see who's going to be the winner. Listen carefully. A flower. A flower. A flower. Barbara, good job. A flower. Okay, 1. Catherine, you are the winner. Well done. That's up for you. And Catherine, I'm going to give you extra points in your task for today because you have done an excellent job. You were willing to participate. We really willing to participate. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your participation. I love it, Mileka. I love sunflowers. Now, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And let's continue with the content explanation. In today's session, we are going to cover the content about different types of essays. Let me start sharing my screen. This one. Can you see my screen, guys? Let me check.
No yet, teacher.
Okay, I'm going to do it again. Hold a moment. Okay, here I have it. This one. This is the one that I want to share with you. Okay. The first type of paragraph or essay that we are going to work with, it's the narrative essay. Okay, who wants to help me with the reading?
Me, teacher.
Go ahead, thank you.
Okay, what are narrative essays? A narrative essay tells a story, often from the author's perspectives, enabling readers to experience the events through vivid descriptions and emotional insights. This format fosters a connection between the reader and the storyteller.
Thank you very much, Militza. Now I have a question, guys. What do you need to include in your narrative essay to catch readers' attention? Or maybe to involve the reader, to transport to the reader to the setting or the scenario that you are describing? What do you need to use?
Sensory details.
Sensory details. Excellent. Can you tell me those examples of the sensory details? What are the 5 senses that we have? The sense of?
It can be mimics.
Which one? Sorry?
Smell.
Mimics.
The sense of smell. What else?
Sight.
The sense of sight. Let's see. Purple flowers on the garden. We cannot see those flowers, but we are imagining that those flowers are what color?
Purple.
Purples. Excellent. What else? We have the sense of touch. What else? Sense of touching, sense of sight, sense of smell,
Sense of taste.
sense of hearing, loud music, a bird singing on the tree. Okay, we cannot see that, we cannot listen, but we are imagining. So those are the things that we have to point out when we are writing a narrative essay. We have to catch readers' attention by using sensory details. Well done. Then we have the key elements, okay? Look, it includes a plot, characters, a setting, a point of view. So they work together to allow the reader to understand what is the narration about. Okay, what happened first, at the beginning, in the middle, at the end, what is the climax, what is the fall in action, what is the rise in action, all those things. The writer should be able to describe and engage the reader by using those elements. Then here we have an example of a narrative essay, but because of the time, when you have time during the week, or maybe, I don't know, because in our previous and next activity, you are going to choose one of the different types of essay, and I don't know if your one is going to be a narrative. You just have to click on the link that is here, and you are going to find different examples of narrative essay. Maybe it's going to help you a lot when you have to prepare or when you have to write your own one. Here we have an example of a narrative essay. Could be a personal reflection of a childhood experience, such a family vacation, okay? This essay could include vivid descriptions, emotions felt during the experience, and the lesson learned afterward, okay? Most of the time, narrative essay, it's better if you can write about something that you have passed through, because in that way you can not only describe what you can see, but also what did you feel when you were in that part of your life, okay? That was a short explanation for narrative essay. Now, let's move on to the descriptive essay, okay? And I need another volunteer for reading the definition of descriptive essay.
Descriptive essays focus on detailing experiences, places, or objects using rich sensory language, allowing readers to visualize the subject vividly. They evoke emotions and create an immersive experience for the reader.
Look, thank you very much. Was that who was the one who was talking?
Caris.
Caris, thank you very much. Look, what else do we have to include in your descriptive paragraph or essays? Sensory language, okay? The use of your body senses, okay? To catch readers' attention. Thank you. Look, emphasize sensory detail, figurative language. Can you tell me those examples of figurative language? What are some examples of figurative language? When we use there we have the answer. Metaphors, similes of comparisons, imagery, okay? All those things allows the writer to evoke those emotions or vivid details that they want to share, or that he wants to share, not only share, but also allows to the readers vivid pass through this part of the life that he wants to share in a vivid way, okay? By appealing to the sensory details and also the different figurative language. Here we have another example of descriptive essay. Here you have the link, so you can check the link as soon as you know which one is the one that you are going to work with. For example, here we have bustling marketplace, highlighting sights, sounds, and smells. Phrases such as the vibrant colors of fresh produce, sweet spices, create a vivid image, okay? All those things appeals to sensory details and also the use of figurative language. Here we have the expository essay. Another one, please.
Definition of expository essay.
Okay.
Expository essays aim to inform or explain a topic clearly and concisely. The present facts, statistics, and examples without the author's personal opinions, allowing readers to gain a deeper understanding of the subject matter.
Thank you very much, Anthony. Now, can you see what are some difference between or among narrative, descriptive, and now expository one? In this one, you don't have to include your opinion. You don't have to include what you have passed through. In this one, you have to include the statistic, facts, examples, avoiding your opinion, avoiding maybe sensory details. In this one, you have to include only facts, something that you can prove. Here we have the characteristics of that kind of essays. Here we have clear thesis statement, supporting evidence, conclusion that summarize the main points without bias, okay? In this one, we can see you don't have to include sensory details or figurative language. You have to include facts, statistics, graphics, and so on. Examples. Now, let's move on to the persuasive essay. Who wants to help me with the reading? We are almost done. Okay, thank you, Catherine. Go ahead.
Persuasive essays aim to convince readers to accept a specific viewpoint or take action. They blend factual information with emotional appeals, urging the audience to consider the right perspective.
Thank you, Catherine. So do you have to include your point of view, your opinion, your ideas, your feelings, your thoughts in this kind of essay?
I would say yes because you are trying to persuade. You're trying to change someone's mind.
Excellent. Or a point of view about any specific topic, I don't know, according to the reader. I'm the writer. Thank you very much, Catherine. Now let's move on briefly or quickly to some characteristics you mentioned before. You have to use persuasive language in order to change reader's mind or reader's point of view. Now we have the analytical essay. Who wants to help me with the analytical essay?
Analytical essays involve breaking down a subject into its components to better understand its meaning or significance. They require critical thinking and analysis, making connections between different elements.
Thank you, Mileika. Here we have something very important that says critical thinking, okay? We need to work with that part of our brain, of our mind, of our thoughts. When we are writing an analytical essay, we have to analyze, we have to clarify, we have to debate, we have to balance, we have to look for some difference, you have to look for some, we have to compare what is different, what they have in related, something like that. So in that way, we can include not only what we are thinking about, but also or critical thinking about the situation or about the writer's piece of work. Here we have some key elements that include clear thesis statement, logical structure, and deep analysis of text, situations, or concepts, providing different insights to understand, underline the themes or the main points that the writer is writing about. So here we have, let's move on. Example of expository essay include, listen carefully, the process of photosynthesis, okay? Persuasive essay, why renewable energy is essential for our future. What about an analytical one that says, Analyze Shakespeare Macbeth through themes of ambition and guilt. Look, in an analytical, we have to read about those two writers, most of the one, two or the most famous one, and then we are going to include or critical thinking about what is the relationship between those themes based on ambition and guilt. So we have to focus on that, those two parts, those 2 points, not only the guilty, but also the ambition. And guys, we have done with our topic explanation for today. I'm going to stop sharing here because we're going to move on to another activity previous to start working in your classwork for today. Let me stop sharing here. Let's move on to the Canva presentation that I prepared for you. And just give me 1 minute. We're going to have a Mentimeter activity before breakout rooms and start working in your piece of paragraph or essay. Do you prefer to start working with Mentimeter by using the QR code or scanning the QR code, or do you prefer a link?
A link.
A link, Professor.
A link.
Let me copy and paste the link here in our meeting chat or the chat box. Here we have. There you have the link, guys. Try to click on the link that I have shared with you in the chat box to get into our Mentimeter activity. That is going to be the last one. And after that, we are going to breakout rooms and start working in your paragraph or essays. So let me know as soon as you can get into the Mentimeter activity. I'm going to start sharing here the Menti. Okay. Did you get into the Menti?
Yes, Professor.
Okay. Somebody else? Okay, I have gotten three different participants there.
I'm in, Professor.
Okay, thank you very much. I have 4. 5. 6. I will be here waiting for you guys. You are like 12 in class. I'm not pretty sure. Let me count. We are, yes, you are 15 students. So everybody please, no, you are 14. So please try to get into the Menti activity so all of we can participate in that. All of you can participate in that. I already have 6, but there are missing like 6 more. So I don't know. Do you have problems with the internet? Raise your hand if you can get or you can access to the Mentimeter activity. Raise your hand or thumbs up. Okay, Catherine, Mileika, Dania. Okay. Héctor. Caris. Anthony Acosta. Gustavo. Okay. Freddy. Okay, let's start the activity. Marelis, okay. Let me refresh the page, maybe because of that. You are not there yet. Okay, let's start. Okie dokie. Let's move on to question 1. I have gotten 12 players. You are ready for that? So, okay, let's start the quiz. Which type of essay tells a story from a personal perspective? Then we have expository essay, narrative essay, descriptive essay, or persuasive essay. Which type of essay tells a story from a personal perspective? Okay? And the correct one is personal perspective. Which one do you think? Excellent, well done. Here we have, next question. What is the main purpose of a persuasive essay? To describe, to inform, to entertain, or to combine? Well done, good job. Let's move on to the next one. Let's click on enter. And it says, which essay type focuses on providing detailed descriptions? Detailed descriptions. Excellent, guys. Question number 4. Name one characteristic of an argumentative essay. Name one characteristic of an argumentative essay. Argumentative essay. 3, 2, 1, 0. Presents a claim. Okay. Excellent, guys. Question 5 or out of 8. Which type of essay explains a topic in a clear and straightforward manner? Explains a topic. Yeah, well done. Number 6, two more less. We hope we finish with the Menti. What is the purpose of a narrative essay? You have 30 seconds. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Tells a story. Excellent, guys. Which essay type is often used in academic settings to argue or argue a point, to argue a point. Academic setting, okay? Take that into consideration. Excellent, guys. Well done. And this is the last one, the last question for today. What is a key feature of a descriptive essay? What is a key feature of a descriptive essay? Yellow option, black option, pink option, or green option? Descriptive essay. Well done, guys. Good job. I'm going to stop sharing here. And I'm going to give you a round of applauses. Well done. You are clear on that. Now, guys, it's time to move on to our classwork for today. So I'm going to start sharing my screen. Okay, let me see. I'm going to explain you briefly what you have to do in your assignment number 2. Okay. Small groups activity. Pick up a type of essay, make an outline with the content for the essay, write a 5-paragraph essay, and the due date for this activity is the midnight before next class. So that means that we are going to have a synchronous session next Sunday. So you have until Saturday at midnight to upload your essay in the platform. Remember that even though this is a group or small group activity, all of you have to upload the evidence in the platform, okay? No questions so far? Can we make this activity individual? Okay. Well, what asked the question? Hector. Hector. Yeah, Professor. Okay, let me think about it, okay? And I will let you know at the end of the explanation of the task. Here we have, because you have to work right now in different rooms. Look, room number 1, group number 2, 3, 4, and 5. And look, those who are going to be part in the room number 1, you have to work in a narrative essay, okay? Here, you have a link with an example of a narrative essay, so you can maybe check the link and try to enrich your ideas about what is a narrative essay. In the room number 2, we have a descriptive essay, so that means if you get into the room 2, when I break out the rooms, you're going to be in charge of the descriptive essay. Then we have room number 3, that is expository essay. Room number 4, that is a persuasive essay. And the last room, that is going to be analytical essay. Okay? There are 5 different rooms. Here you have the criteria with the of the rubric with the criteria that I'm going to take into consideration when I'm going to check your paragraph or essay. Okay, here you have, remember that you have to prepare not only the essay, but also the outline with the topics that you are going to write about, okay? Some points for the outline, some points for the essay. And let's see. Let me take a screenshot of that. So I want to share that with you in the WhatsApp group. Just in case you have any doubt about the type of essay that you have to work with.
Professor, quick question. How many students on each group?
Okay, it depends on the amount of students that are here in class, okay? Because I'm not going to assign who is going to be your partner. This is going to be randomly, okay? But I will tell you that information right now. Just let me take a screenshot, okay? Okay. Here we have the rooms distribution. Let me share that in the WhatsApp group. Questions?
Professor, can you hear me?
Yeah, Anel, I can hear you. Tell me.
Professor, as Hector and the other student, I don't know who she is, said, isn't better to do it individually due to the fact that in the previous time we had problems to find all the students. Also, writing is like a personal activity, in my opinion. I don't know. I think that you can narrow the number of the paragraph. That's my opinion.
Sure. I don't have problem with that. But the only thing is that you have, right now, you are going to have some minutes to work in your essay or paragraph. So it's better if you join, if you get together, you can discuss together the main points of each type of paragraph or essay, and maybe you can negotiate what is going to be the topic, okay? Even though you are going to pick up the same topic, or maybe the same type of essay, you are going to focus in different ideas, because all of us, we have different opinions. I don't know. Did I make me clear? Now you told me that you prefer working alone or individual. I don't have problem with that. The only thing is that you have to get into different rooms, because there are 5 different rooms. In each room, you are going to find a different type of essay. That is the one that you have to work with, okay? If you want to do it in groups, it's okay. If you want to do it individual, I don't have problem with that. But right now, you are going to get in different rooms. And according to the room, it's going to be the type of essay that you have to work with.
Are you gonna pick the rooms that we're gonna get in, or do we have to do it?
Okay, this is gonna be randomly, but if you want to work in groups, just tell me who want to be, which classmate do you want to be part of yours, and I will do it manually. Or if you prefer, it can be randomly.
I could work individually or in groups, but I don't know if someone wants to join me. I'm okay either way.
Okay, you don't have problem with.
Professor, I have a question. Where we can find the Canva that you're presenting right now? And Professor, how many students we have? No, how many students are in the group?
Okay, let me answer the first question, okay? Just give me 1 minute, because I will move to the university platform. Okay. Hold a moment, Marelis. It says thematic unit number 3. There you're going to find the contents that we covered in today's session. The Prezi link, and also the classwork instructions. Sorry, the assignment, because this is an assignment, and also a classwork. Okay? So listen what we're going to do, guys. We are going to get together in the different rooms, but raise your hand if you prefer work the essay individual. Let's count. Raise your hand individual. Okay, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, you don't want that in groups. Excellent. Now you're going to work the essay individual. Now let's move on to the classwork, but listen. I need some volunteers. For example, who wants to work with, let me move. The first one, the first type of essay that was the narrative essay. I need 3 volunteers for the narrative essay. Okay, Barbara.
Gustavo.
Gustavo.
That wasn't me.
And Barbara. Gustavo.
No, not me, teacher. Not me.
Okay. Narrative essay. We have there Gustavo. I need 3 volunteers. If not, I'm gonna do it randomly.
Me, Professor, for narrative.
Hector. One
Anel.
more, please. And Anel. Now I need 3 volunteers for the descriptive essay.
Caris.
Okay, Caris.
Barbara.
Barbara. There is missing one.
Dania.
And Dania. Now I need 3 more volunteers for the expository essay. Expository essay.
Professor, me, Marely Santana, Anthony Acosta.
Marelis, Anthony, Acosta, and
I don't know who wants to join us.
expository essay. There is missing one, please. Okay, let's see. Catherine.
Professor, I'm gonna work with Shirley and Mileika. Yes, and we want to work with persuasive.
Okay, that is something that we have to be clear. At the beginning of how can I say that? Before starting to type your names in the different paragraphs, I make a survey and I ask you if you want to work the essay individual or in group. And many of you decide that was individual. So we need to be clear on that. So in the expository essay, Marelis, are you going to work the expository essay in groups or individual?
In group, Professor.
Okay, do you prefer in groups? There is missing one student there. We have already Marelis and Anthony Acosta. There is missing one student. So that means that Narrative essay and descriptive essay, Gustavo, Héctor, Anel, individual. Caris, Barbara, and Dania, individual, okay? You are going to work the two first types of essay individual. Now we have the expository essay in groups. And then we have Catherine, what is yours? Persuasive.
Yes.
Persuasive essay, you are going to work in groups, okay? Am I right?
Yes. Yes, Professor, I have a question. There is one classmate missing today, Cindy.
Okay.
Can she work with us?
But in
Shirley,
the room,
Yes,
Catherine.
Shirley, Catherine, Mileika, and Cindy.
No, because you already have the three participants in your group. Shirley,
Okay.
Catherine, and Mileika.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Professor, I have a question.
Tell me, Freddie.
Can I do persuasive but individual?
Okay, we have there Freddie.
Yeah, Frederick. Yes.
Freddie, I'm gonna write your name down, but I wanna write, want to point out that you are individual. Okay, it's okay. Analytical essay. Who is missing? Hector? No, he was in the first group. Caris, he was in the second group. So, is somebody missing here? Militza, okay? Militza, are you here? Militza? Is Militza in class? No? Okay, Cindy, Militza. Who else is missing? Nobody else? Okay. Let's wrap up the instruction for this assignment, okay? The first two groups, narrative essay and descriptive essay, you are gonna work individual. The expository essay, it's going to be in groups. Marelis, Anthony. Persuasive essay in groups. Shirley, Catherine, and Mileika. But Freddie, he decided to join to that group, but he's going to work individual. In analytical essay, we have Militza and Cindy. And Diosmari. Diosmari. I think it's Diosmari her name. Mileika? Is Diosmari her name?
Yes, Professor.
Diosmari, the one who lives in Boca de Toro. Okay. Now, do you have any question about the assignment number 2? The essay? Activity? No questions so far?
Only if asking if we have to use the template that you have right there.
That template, if you want to, you can do it. If you want to use another one, this is up to you. Okay?
Okay.
But try to include the outline and also the 5 parts of an essay, okay? Somebody else? No questions so far?
Teacher, the date closes the next Sunday, you say, or Saturday?
Saturday at
Sunday or Saturday?
midnight. Saturday at midnight, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Midnight before next class. I mean Saturday at midnight. Somebody else have questions about this activity? If not, let's move on to the classwork.
Professor, could you please send the link of the Canva?
Okay, you can find a
Because I
link.
can find it. Yeah, I can find that.
The Canva. Okay. Give me 1 minute, Freddy. The chair. Here in the chat box, or do you prefer in the WhatsApp group?
No, here in the chat box.
Okay. There you have.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm sorry. Let me include the link also, the Canva link in the platform. Three. Okay. Okay. Now you can find both links, not only the Prezi link, but also the Canva link in the platform. Now, guys, let's move on to our classwork. This is going to be in groups because you are going to work the activity here in class. Okay? Here you have the instructions. In group of 3, you are going to click on the link that I'm going to share with you. You are going to duplicate the document. You are going to complete the workshop. You are going to download as a PDF, and you are going to upload the PDF doc to the Moodle platform. And the due date for this activity is today at midnight. Why? You can see, or as soon as I share with you the link, you can see that this is not a big deal, okay? This is something that you can do in maybe 25 minutes, no more than that. So let me stop sharing here, and I'm gonna copy the link, and I'm gonna share the link here in the chat box and also in the WhatsApp group. So you can remember, guys, you cannot start working in the link in the Google document without duplicate the document first, okay? The first thing that you have to do is that you have to duplicate the document or make a copy of the document. And then as soon as you get into the groups, the breakout rooms, you are going to start working in the document, okay? You are going to download as a PDF document, and then you are going to upload the document in the platform in the classwork number 3, okay? And you have until today at midnight to work with that. So let me know, did you get or did you access to the Google Doc that I shared with you here in the chat box?
Yes, Professor. I mean, and I already duplicate the document.
Okay. Now let's see, because it's time to work in the different breakout rooms.
Professor, the electricity, we have a turn off of the electricity.
Okay, Marelis, don't worry. Now, I have shared with you, well, I'm going to share again, or I'm going to do it in the WhatsApp group, okay? The link of the Google Doc that you are going to work with. This is the classwork for today. You are gonna get together in different rooms. You are going to complete the classwork. Marelis, you have to duplicate the Google Doc before starting typing on it, okay?
Teacher, I am here, Diana. Teacher, so sorry. I want to close the house in where I work, and I came running. Yo venía corriendo.
Sorry. Militza. Okay, Militza, we are gonna work together in different rooms to complete the workshop for today, okay?
Okay.
I already sent the link not only here in the chat box, but also in the Google, in the WhatsApp group, so you can get into the link. You are gonna work in group of 3, okay? You are gonna work together in the activity, and you first of all you have to duplicate the document or download the document or make a copy of the document. Then you can start typing on it. As soon as you finish, then you have to download as a PDF document and upload it into the platform, okay?
Okay, teacher, I am clear. Thank you.
Let me stop. You're welcome. Let me stop sharing here. Now let's see who is going to work with you. Do you have any question, any doubt about your classwork for today? Or no questions so far?
No, teacher.
No questions, okay.
No.
Let me ask to Fernando. I need to ask to Fernando to allow me to break out the rooms. Just give me a minute. He have to give me the access to break out the rooms. So I'm waiting for that.
Profession, Professor, I have a question.
Tell me, Mileka.
Can we work with the previous group that we have chosen before? Because it is in group of 3, right?
What? Well, I don't think so, because this activity you have to complete the activity here in class, okay? And the only one is the other one, sorry, is until next Saturday at midnight, okay?
But the activity for today that closes at midnight, the workshop number 3.
You have to work with that right now.
But it is in group of 3, or am I mistaken?
Yeah, but this is going to be randomly.
Okay, it is going to be randomly, okay.
So, for example, we have in the room number 1. Let me check. We have Anel, Dania, Catherine, and Jaylene. Number 2, Barbara, Shirley, Marelis, and Militza. Number 3, we have Anthony, Hector, and Mileka. Number 4, we have Freddy, Gustavo, and Caris. Okay? Those are your groups. Let me take a screenshot of the groups so you can know who is going to work with you. Two, 3, and 4. And please, guys, I just want to encourage you to discuss. It's not just, okay, I'm going to do the first part, you're going to do the second part, and so on. No, let's try to discuss together and decide the possible answers for that, okay? Okay, and I hope to see you 5 minutes before 12, so we can close the activity for today. Hello, guys.
Melissa is the one that.
Ah, Melissa, you have to write your name and your
Yeah, I was in
numbers.
another group.
Time's up, guys. So, how was the break? How was the room activity? Breakout room activity? I was monitoring some of your groups, and you were doing a great job, guys. That's the idea, to get in touch, to discuss, to analyze together, to point out maybe I agree or disagree with you. That is something that you can do there. So, guys, I'm gonna start sharing my screen for the wrap-up activity for today. Just give me 1 minute. Let me copy and paste the link of our last activity for today. And let's test what we have learned in today's session. Just give me 1 minute.
Professor,
Yeah?
in the platform, in classwork 3, workshop 2, it doesn't allow me to send the PDF.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was looking for the same information where it says assignment number 2 versus the essay.
Mhm.
That's the one that it's allowed to, that allows us to
Let
upload.
me fix that, okay?
Mm.
Let me fix that. Don't worry. Let me access to the platform. And thank you for letting me know, because everything is there in the platform, but I have to click on let show the activity to you. So let me edit week number 3. You have the assignment 2 that it says essay. I need to change the due date for that activity, okay? Or the deadline. The deadline is not today. It's next Saturday at midnight. I need to fix that. And then we have there week 2, workshop, week 3. Which one doesn't allow you to upload the document, the PDF?
The one that says
Classwork
Classwork
3.
that's
3.
free.
Okay.
The platform is set to upload the assignment number 2, but that is for this coming week.
Mm.
Okay, I got it. Try again, please, and let me know if I already fixed that.
Now it works,
Yes.
Professor.
Okay, let me fix, now that I am here, let me fix the due date for the assignment 2. It says that it's until today at midnight, but no, it's until next Saturday at midnight, or this coming Saturday at midnight. So I will fix that right now. Just give me 1 minute. We have here 8, 5. Okay, Saturday at midnight. Okay.
Thanks, Professor.
You're welcome. Thanks for letting me know. So guys, let's work in our last activity for today. The first question says, who wants to help me? What is the primary purpose of an essay? Who wants to help me?
Well, it depends on the type of essay.
Okay, but which one do you think is the primary purpose?
To present to present an argument or analysis.
Let's see. Okay. Which part of an essay introduced the main idea?
Thesis statement.
Thesis statement. Are you sure? Which part of an essay introduces the main idea?
The introduction.
Introduction. What's thesis statement? What is a common structure of an essay or for essays? Introduction, body, and conclusion.
conclusion.
Okay. Yep. What is a persuasive essay meant to do? Inform, describe, analyze, or
Convince the reader of a viewpoint.
okay. Which type of essay explores a personal experience?
Narrative.
Narrative. Yeah. What is the function of the conclusion in an essay? Conclusion.
To summarize and reinforce the main points.
It says, what is an expository essay? Focus on.
Explaining a topic or idea.
Oh. Yeah. Which element is crucial in a strong thesis statement?
Clarity and specificity. Well, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yep. What should each body paragraph in an essay contain? Body paragraph.
Main idea and supporting details.
And this is the last one. What is a common mistake in essay writing? A common mistake.
Lack of clear structure.
Lack of clear structure. Yeah. Well done, guys. Good job. So, guys, I want to stop sharing here my screen. And well, I think it's time to say goodbye. But before saying goodbye, I just want to tell you that I'm so happy to stay here with you these 4 weeks of classes. It was a pleasure for me. And I would like to meet you in a formal way in the future. But thank you for everything, guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for always willing to participate in class. I took this risk and it helped me a lot to improve not only as a teacher, but also as a human being. And well, that's all for today, guys. Have a wonderful week and God bless you. If you have any doubt, any question, feel free to contact me by WhatsApp and I will be there to support all of you.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Professor.
you.
Professor.
Have a nice
Class.
Sunday.
Thank you, Professor.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Jailin,
Thank you,
Have a
Professor.
good weekend.
Jailin, Jailin,
Tell me, partner, tell me.
Jailin, I don't have your telephone number. I don't know what your telephone number.
Elisa. In a few minutes, I will tell you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Melixa, se fue, Melixa.
Yeah, she's not here. What if you text her by WhatsApp, Professor Marelis? Maybe you
I
can
need her name and also her ID number to write it on the document.
Okay,
To download it and
let me
upload.
let me see if I can find that information in the platform, okay?
Okay,
Her
Professor.
name
Thank
is
you.
What is her name?
Melixa.
Ponte los números que tú ibas a comprar.
Militza. Uh-uh.
Well, in any moment you have to contact.
Let me check. I'm here. I'm here. Let me check the group. Let me check the attendance. Did I have Anel, Anthony, Barbara, Shirley, Cindy, Dania, Diana, Diosmari, Frederick, Gustavo, Hector, Caris, Catherine, Marelis, Milane, Mileika, and Jailin. I don't know what happened, but she's not there in my official attendance list. Okay, let me ask to Professor Fernando. Maybe he can help me. Okay, and I will text you later, Professor Marelli.